Are you a rich millennial?
Or a poor millennial?
Well, that's a really good question. People like to talk all the time about like how much house you can afford if you make X amount of money. But you know what? It's not that cut and dry.
So we're going to use ourselves as example. We're going to make up some numbers to make things really clean and easy, but I have 2 young kids.
And I don't have any kids.
Yeah. So we're going to assume that we both make $150,000 a year in our respective households and see how much house we can buy.
So for me, I don't have any childcare expenses, and economic recommendations say that I can spend 30% of my take home on housing. So these numbers are really easy to do, right? Because I've got $150,000. 30% of that is $45,000 divided by 12 is going to be $37.50 per month. Let's go ahead and assume that there's an interest rate of 7%. I'm putting 10% down. Let's assume I have good credit. That means I can buy a $625,000 house.
I have 2 kids, which means my childcare costs are $40,000 a year. And before you come at me and tell me that's really, really high, it's not. That's like below average for Portland. Childcare is crazy expensive. So we're gonna just take that right off of my annual income, which means that I really only left with $110,000. I can only use 30% of that to put towards housing, which leaves me with $27.50 a month. Given all of the same assumptions that Dakella just had, I can only spend $460,000 on a house, which is a $165,000 difference because I have children who I love.
That's a big difference. So when people say you make this amount of money, you should be able to have this amount of house, don't listen to them because it's not actually true. There are a lot of other expenses, you know?
I just need to stop eating avocado toast.
Must be it. I'll keep eating it though.